your 2018 spring cleaning checklist, the ultimate guide to spring cleaning. My name's Renee Teller. I am a life strategist, I'm a mentor, I'm a teacher. Some people just call me friend. I'm happy you're here with me today because I love the feeling when I get done with spring cleaning. Actually, I might just love the fact that it's spring. I live in the Northeast, maybe you do too, and this season has been terrible. 4 nor'easters? Freezing cold? Oh my gosh, spring cleaning sounds like fun, doesn't it, at this point? So I want to share these tips with you today, and I want to get you through a 30-day regimen. 10 steps, 10 things to do over 30 days. I'm not going to say they're easy because I had one of those moms where we used the toothbrush when we cleaned. That's okay. I'm trying to simplify it. I'm trying to make you a schedule where you can accomplish this in 30 days. So you're going to want to share this with a friend. You're going to want to download my checklist, the ultimate spring cleaning checklist. So let's go ahead and get started. And here's the first thing, and it's so easy, but I want you to do it every day for 30 days. And that is open up the windows, right? What more do we want in our house than fresh spring air? If you live in the Northeast and it's still cold when you start this, because I'm thinking it might be April where there could still be snow. If it's still cold, you're going to do this just for 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to open the windows in every room in the house. Now, you don't need every window open depending on how many windows you have, but you want cross ventilation, right? So front of the house, back of the house, side to side. But let's do this for 30 days, every morning and every afternoon. One of the biggest single reasons why we get sick is because of the air pollution in our homes. No kidding. And the cleaner, the fresher the air, the healthier we are. So we want to get this house really aired out after being closed up. Like the people in Florida, they have this issue too because they close up their windows and deal with that air conditioning. It still doesn't allow good circulation and fresh outdoor air in the house. But on that note, what I also want you to do is I want you to check the air filters in your house, in your HVAC unit. I want you to be sure that you throw away the old ones after the long winter with all the junk and germs and put some new air filters in those units, okay? Anywhere you need them. I don't know where mine are, I'll be honest with you, but my husband does. Make sure you get that done. Number 2, also very easy. I've got 1 day allocated to this, and that is get all your plants outside, artificial and real if it's not too cold where you live, and give them a real good hosing down, especially my artificial ones. I put the hard sprayer on and I really let them get a good rinsing. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be okay. It's so much easier than being inside and trying to clean one leaf at a time. Take them outside, make sure it's a sunny day, spray them down, let them sit there all day and dry out, and your indoor live plants like that as well. And those are the best, right? Because back to my number 1 priority, those live plants, they take in carbon dioxide and give off clean oxygen. So great tip is putting real plants in your house. The third thing I'm going to have you do is gather up all your rugs. You maybe have some small little doormat rugs, whether the outdoor mat and then maybe a mat also right inside your door, as well as area rugs. But I'm going to want you to vacuum the rugs first and then take them outside. Lay them over a deck, railing, or some place where you can let that air out. And we may have those out there for the whole 30 days, providing it's protected from rain and snow, right? And you know as well as I do, there's a lot of germs that get trapped in those rugs. So we want to air them out. Some of my rugs I even send out to a cleaner who picks up area rugs, gives them a good cleaning, and and then brings them back. Some other rugs I'll take out and I'll hit them the old-fashioned way, like with a big broom or a baseball bat, to air them out. So I want to get all the area rugs up, even the little ones in front of your kitchen counter. Roll everything up, shake them outside, however you can clean them. Let's get them off the floors over and throughout this cleaning process. And again, when you look at the checklist and print it out down below, you're going to be able to see how many days I allocate for these things. So this is a no stress spring cleaning. Take your time over 30 days and do a little bit every day. Makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun. So number 4 on my list is ceiling fans or lights that are up high. Because again, we're going to start from the top and we're going to let everything fall to the bottom so that we're not cleaning twice or dirtying what we've already cleaned. So mandatory is a good, strong, sturdy ladder. And depending on how high your ceilings are and how high your fixtures are, you may even want somebody with you. That's probably the safest thing, right? So we want to get everything that's up high. And we want to get one of those telescoping wands or dusters that you can find at Bed Bath, Home Depot, Lowe's, and you want to dust off anything that's high, even maybe your high crown molding and woodwork. So that's the next step. That's my number 4. Get everything in high places dusted down and let it fall to the bottom. In some cases, you may even want to cover your furniture down below, depending on how much you have up there. Now, number 5, the next thing I want you to consider. I want you to consider your windows. Yuck, that's what I say. When I was a little kid, that was the one job we all did, all my sisters, every spring. I remember tears running down my eyes as our windows were open and we were cleaning and the kids were yelling because it was spring. Come on out, come on play. And we'd be like, we gotta clean the windows. So I have this really awful aversion to window cleaning. I suggest hiring those school grade kids or high school kids that I was. But if that's not in the budget, and the budget is very important if you know me, then go ahead and take it slow. I've allocated 3 whole days to window cleaning. So go room by room, one at a time, and get them done. And if you have kids, I do encourage you to get some help, because this could be a big job. Step number 6 is all the woodwork in the house. The baseboards, the windowsills. If you have wood paneling on your house. I love Murphy's oil soap. I really do. It smells so good. Put a little in a bucket and wet cloths and go through all the woodwork. If you haven't, if you feel like the crown molding needs to be washed, make sure you start up high and then go ahead and get all the baseboards. Again, if you have proper aged kids, this is a great job for them. And it feels so good. Have them do the windowsills or have them do the baseboards. They're already low to the ground. You may as well have them start learning how to keep things clean. Number 7 is a big one. It's the kitchen. There's a whole checklist here, but we have to clean all the appliances, right? The ovens, the beautiful thing for us today, most of our ovens are self-cleaning. You turn on that self-cleaning button and let it get all the grit and grime. I find the microwaves aren't self-cleaning and we don't use ours very often, but a lot of people do. And that needs a really good scrubbing, right? The cooktop, your dishwasher. There's actually some cleaning things you can get to run through the dishwasher. It's really important that you do that. And I love to clean my garbage disposal by taking lemon. Now, don't waste the lemons. I fresh squeeze the lemons into my water because that's really healthy to drink lemon water. And then I throw the rinds down all my garbage disposals and make sure they get a good cleaning with lemon. Lemon's awesome, isn't it? I love lemon scented cleaners. On the cleaner note, spend the extra money and get the healthy cleaners because the cleaners today are very toxic. And if you're doing spring cleaning, for sure, let's use the healthier versions, okay, of all your cleaners, for your spring cleaning especially. The other thing I like to do in the kitchen, if you don't want to empty all the drawers, that would be a really big job for me. But at a minimum, what I do is I take a small little shop vac or a mini vacuum cleaner and I'll vacuum out the corners of all my drawers. That's really cool, especially the silverware drawer, right? It seems to get full of crumbs, or wherever that toaster is, make sure you clean the toaster. That's another biggie for me. But you can vacuum out all of those things. We've got to get under the sink and reorganize under the kitchen sinks. They get really messy. And then last but not least, I am really going to encourage you to scrub your kitchen floor on your hands and knees. Now come on, this is once a year, and it's so important to get a scrub brush. I love getting on my hands and knees and really getting all the ground in dirt. We practically live in our kitchens, so make sure we give this a really good cleaning, including the floors. Number 8 on my list, you knew this was coming. When is she going to get to the closet? Oh my gosh. So here's what I've done. I've assumed that we all have at least 6 closets in our house. Now that would include our bedroom closets, it would include our hall closets, our linen closets, those kinds of things. So I've assumed that we have 6 in our homes. I've allocated 2 days per closet. That's a whole 12 days out of our month for closets. And I think spring cleaning isn't complete unless we go through our closets. There's items specifically in the checklist, but the general procedure would be to spend 1 day emptying the closet, completely emptying the closet, sorting it into the 3 piles. I'm sure you've heard this before. What you're going to keep, what you're going to donate, and what you're going to throw away. That's day 1 of your closet. And this is 1 closet at a time. And then the second day, you're going to spend reorganizing it and putting the stuff back after you clean it. So clean your closet, clean the walls, clean the floors, and then put everything back in an organized fashion. You have 12 days to work on your closets, assuming you have 6 closets in the house. I think you can do it. Go ahead and get started. That's my number 8. Number 9 is the bathrooms. They need a good cleaning. Things like the toilets, I'll leave some heavy-duty toilet bowl cleaner in there all day. Not let anybody use that toilet for the day, and really get it a good cleaning. Get down on the floors around it. Again, I'm going to advocate that hands and knees for cleaning your bathroom floor with a scrub brush. This is once a year. Now, I like to do mine more than that because the bathroom, again, is where all our germs are. That's where we get sick. So you want to give your bathrooms a very thorough cleaning. I've allocated 2 days just to thoroughly clean the bathrooms in your house. Make sense? And then number 10 is what I call normal cleaning. Now you're going to go through, since all the walls have been done, the ceilings have been done, your fixtures that are in the top have been cleaned, you've scrubbed all the grit and grime off of the most important areas. Now you can kind of go through your normal cleaning. Top to bottom, if you have a 2-floor house, I'd start on the top floor and do your normal dusting, vacuuming, and cleaning of your floors. So go through, clean the entire house, and you're gonna then be ready to put those rugs back down, bring the plants back in, and your house should smell like a dream house, like that house you walked into when you first bought it. My name is Renee Teller. I hope this helped you get through your spring cleaning in 10 easy areas over 30 days so you're not too stressed. And I'll see you next time. You can find me at reneeteller.com or on all social media platforms at Renee Teller.